Thursday, which means it's time for VR Game Sesh, which means we are continuing our journey to become the most feathery god imaginable. Sorry that we didn't stream on Tuesday, but Steam was down, which you may already know from your own gaming experience. I think it came back at like 10:30, 10:45, so I didn't bother starting the stream. So we'll get back to more Duck Duck next week. Tonight is on for VR Game Session as usual, and then tomorrow, I didn't get to announce this Tuesday because we had no stream. Tomorrow for Friend Time Friday, we have a new friend and a new, well, it's the same time, but a new game. Fellow asteroid that you all know in the chat, Will-O-Wisp, will be joining me on Friday for some Torchlight 2. We'll see if we can get that going. So that should be a fun RPG style shenanigans. I don't know. I actually did play it once many years ago, and I don't remember anything about it. So it's basically like starting brand new, and it's a brand new game for Willow too. So we're excited to start that tomorrow. If you want to be a part or have any input on our early game character creation, you are going to want to be there right at the beginning of stream, because we're going to get right into that tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, it's time for VR Game Session. So let's get into some VR Game Session, and we'll see how far we can get before before my VR headset decides that we're not going to play VR games. Alright, let's pop this over to game mode. And as usual, just give me a second here to get everything pulled up in the headset as well. You know, I used to try to do this beforehand, and because the headset goes to sleep when you take it off, it would always mess up like my view and sort of like where I was, and so I ended up having to reset it anyway on stream. So I've stopped prepping the setup part. Oh, also, I need to move this over here just in case it gets silly. Probably will. Okay. Boop. Let me get out of Delightful Quest mode. I wish that I could just do this in quest mode. But I haven't found
a good way to get the chat in, which is why I end up playing with the cable, because it's just so much easier to be able to actually get the chat. And having the interactions with you all is the part of this that is extra fun for me. So that's the part that I want involved. This one? Yes, okay. I have the chat in. Okie dokie. Let's pop back in. The game should be popping up in just a moment. There we go. There we go. We continue our quest to become the most feathery god imaginable. All of the feathers. It's kind of a neat idea that it's sort of like the way that they've represented sort of your growth. Oh, I do that every time. As this like feather bracelet. I like that. That's really nice. There's probably going to be a lot of wrist stuff in VR games for tracking things like this. Oh god, I already feel like I'm regretting the way I set this cable up. Oh, also, there is no need for 2 microphones. Sorry, y'all. Yep. Okay. So, I have to do all of this again, huh? So last time, I actually, least I don't have to go through that whole thing again. Yoink, 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 yoink. Oops, I ran out of god power. I ran out of god juice. Look at my feather bracelet. Only missing one feather. And we're only halfway done with the game? Which is interesting. Ooh. Drinking trees. Okay. You. And we're missing one more. Ah. Man, this juice power is still probably the one that feels the best. Oh, and I'm missing one little baby piece. Which I don't think is actually here. Cool. Which explains why we can't do that. Okay. Come down. Let's fill this baby up again. Because I know I'm gonna need it. Okay, so last time I actually looked this up a little bit because I was so frustrated at the end of my last stream. I've already gone that way, so I know that's all I need to do. Can't go through the door of do not pass. So the only place there is to go is this. Oh, you gotta deal with these shenanigans again. Is the, Ow. Oh, I can't see you. Cool. So I got so frustrated last time that I, without really spoiling like the rest of everything for me, I did kind of take a peek. So I actually, in this room, I did see the right thing. So there's a portal up on the side. I don't want to go in because I don't want to trigger the dude to chase me yet, but there's a portal up on this platform here, which I saw when I went in last time, but there have frequently been portal pieces that are like the receiving end. And so since I couldn't get up to it, I assumed that it was a receiving end portal and that I would jump down from there later to come back. But actually, that's incorrect. And I had the right idea before, which was that I actually want to grab this guy and charm him. But the charm thing is really frustrating. There we go. And last time I did this, I couldn't grab him. But he's a heavy boy. And so this is how we get here. What I couldn't see was that this was actually a forward portal, not a back one. Does he just stay charmed for a long time, huh? Great. Stay charmed forever, my dude. Okay. Great. And that is as much as I learned about things. Oh, good. We're maybe on the backside of the lava area? Whoa. What is that? That's a problem. Oh, dang. Okay. Right. Go really fast. Then we're gonna do it again. So that's interesting. So there's a tree here But I feel like if I pull it up, I'm just gonna deflect this ball down that way. Not really what I want to do. Yep. Oh, I messed up. I think it's gonna let me by. Is it? Nope, it is not. It's gonna kill me. Okay, lessons that I learned. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at this then, shall we? Kind of a faulty way to do this, I suppose. Got it. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Not really sure why I want the trees. Well, I probably could have made it up there. That feels like a bad idea. Okay. Oh. Okay. I see no reason to use the trees. Literally none. All right. I don't like all these noises. Okay. I also think that I should actually move the chat to my right side because that's my shield is in the way. So hold on and let me do that. Okay. Oop. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Okay. How am I doing? I'm full. Feels too easy. No? I'm gonna get a new power? Whoa, look at how fast I am! Zoom, zoom, zoom! Oh, and bright too, like the sun. Hot, hot, hot. Wait, where is the sun? Why are we in shadow in the middle of the day? Oh no. Oh, no, do you see that? The moon, it's so big, filling the sky. Oh, that reminds me. I think I'm supposed to give you this. Is it a feather? It's a little baby feather. It's completed. Oh, mind, it won't let you create fire, but you will be able to control it. Hey, there we go. Here, try moving it from one place to another. Oh, careful where you put it now. Ah. Fun. Okay, I'm off to find the sun. Bye. Okay. Great. Fire control. All right. I know there's no stupid egg in that box. Let's go. I'm behind the door. Okay. Firepower 2. No, it's not. Ah, but I can use the break the door. Got it. Okay. Cool. Oh, the big fancy arrows. Hey, roaming Phasian. Good to see you. Thank you for the lure. I appreciate you coming by. We are exploring in a new section, and I just got the power to control fire. But not to open doors. Which is interesting.
Well, about what? 15 in? I'm gonna try taping my cable down. If that helps. Track record of this scenario. I doubt. Okay, let me pop back in. It did freeze again. I can see your note on the monitor.
Sure did. Oh boy. Wow. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. You are not. But I'm having some visual problems. Oh my goodness. All right. Is the headset back on? It is. We'll mute one mic and keep this one. And bring the chat back. Okay. And try to pop back into the game. Nope. Hard no. Cool. So the game itself. Oh, hold on a second. Is this? I click this. Will that help? Where's my mouse? Okay, that helps. And we go back. Well, that I could kill it through the door. I wish I knew how to open it so I could leave. Did I miss something in this room? What if I turn into a god as far over as possible? Yeah, that's okay. It is working again. Yes. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of baddies out there. Come and chase me. Man, those arrows are very good. Oh, I forgot I had that. Cool. All right. They were just a nice little welcome wagon. Surprise party. Are there more dudes in here again? We triggered a new spawn? No. Great. I've got plenty of god juice. Let's go behind the fire. Okay. Pretty hard nope in getting out of there. Missing one little baby piece here. Okay, and now it has closed off both areas to me, even though it did not close off that area before. Which is a choice, but here we are. Alright, let's walk up the nice ramp that I made for myself earlier. And move this fire. Great. Ooh, that is a fine thing. Noted. Oh, dang. Left or right? Where did we go first? Okay, why did you let me come out here? So I can turn into a car? Because this is how I let myself back out. Got it. My instincts are correct. Okay. Right. Oh, we go. Down. Whoa! Well, I'm super not gonna get ambushed. Thank you for the alert. Ah. This is also the first time in the game I've held a thing like this. Means I'm super gonna get fucking pushed. Not. That feels surprising. Well, that's useless. I can't throw it off the edge. We'll do it the long way then. But really fast. By really fast, I mean at the one speed that I can run. Ah! Ate it. Okay. Nope. That was the only thing that we needed. God meter is full. So... Oh, I gotta fix it because it's broken. I don't remember how to...
So, hilariously, this time I'm still game having a weird thing. Definitely not connected. Or boy, This game has been the most trouble. Oh. Now I just have literally headset has gone. Well, we're just gonna lose that progress because this is frozen really bad. Everything frozen, everything terrible. Problem. Oh, golly. We'll try to connect the link back up one more time. And see if that works. Nope. Okay, but I'm somehow back in the link area, which is... Whoops, that's not what I want. No, go away. Which, yep, means that my headset mic is back on. Okay. Grab the chat window. Y'all, we are on a quest here. Whoa. This is a journey. It's a journey for all of us. Okay. What? Did I fix it? Okay. Okay. It's cool. And we made the door go away. Alrighty, let's see if we can get there. Another 5 minutes of this new area. Oh, which is the leave area. We did it! Somehow. Jeez Louise. Okay, folks. We're going back to turn in our non-existent points. Okay, all of my powers. Face your destiny. Okay, little dude. I do have many powers. Okay. We're gonna run the long way. Got a very jittery run. He's certainly got a lot to say, though I don't understand him at all. Ah, go through the creepy door. Forgot about the creepy door. The road ahead is treacherous. Still yourself to fight her, you will need to be your strongest with the best weapons to defeat this enemy. Make sure you are prepared before you continue. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh man, I filled up my feather. Okay. We're gonna die, I think. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Let's go right, I guess.
Oh, dang. This place is big. Okay. Alright, so there's gonna be fights on the way. And I went the wrong way. That's what I just learned. Classic! That's the way to do it! Got it. Well, actually, I didn't go this way. But it too is wrong. Okay, great. Left is the way. I do enjoy going the wrong way first. You know me. You know how I roll. It's actually very intimidating in here. Okay, you're the only one? Yes. Ah. Yeah. I know that there's no point in exploring the other side, though. Because there are no secret things to find. Oh shit. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, let's make sure that's loaded. Okay. That feels like a poor choice. Okay. Whoops. We have mostly been not the direction where the baddies are. This owl chirping in my ear is the... How come I have no god magic? Not cool, game. Oh, not cool. Okay. We continue. I'm sure the answer is go to the right. But just in case. Yeah. 100%. Okay. Getting close now. Oh shit. Oh no! Oh, that's rude. Not cool. Very not cool. They're all the way over there. Are they gonna shoot me from there? No, but I will shoot them from here. Okay. I think we go up a thing and in? This way? Yep. My gosh. Oh, nope. Down and over. Oh yeah, that's right. We walk kind of along the back wall here. Then in and up. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Okay, this way. Like right at the end too. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. It's actually quite creepy. Woo! No, thank you. Jeez. Okay. I don't like that at all. No thanks. Okay. Okay. End of the crystal gems. Yeah. Honestly, didn't think it would be that easy. Obviously it was a trap, but there was nothing else to do. Trapped by greed. Maybe you are a sibling of mine after all. Look at how cool she is. Love it. Regardless, I will take that. Oh, no, you don't. No, no. Fuck off. No! Rude. Faster now, the Black Moon, she took my god powers. I don't like you. Let's have some fun. No. Oh boy. You look horrified. That's fantastic. You know they weren't your kind, right? They had no right to meddle to send you here. I guess it's only fitting that you join them in the afterlife. Oh, that's not disconcerting. Wow. Rude. Man, I spent all this time getting power and she took them away from me? Aw, to climb her tower? Well, I don't like that. No, thank you. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Oh shit. Can I just run by them? I don't think that I can. Oh, no, thank you. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you're not gonna let me go through here? Fuck, rude. Oh, man. I thought I just had to be careful and sneak my way up the door. No? There's nothing over here, huh? Well, I'm gonna die. This light? Oh, they just keep coming back. Did I not hit them any of those times? Yeah, no, I did not. I thought I hit them. I guess I didn't. Well, I did now. Yikes. Now I can see the chat again. Well, I don't like that. No, thank you. Yeah, we're doing the dungeon crawl. I don't like that I have bit space to hide. Oh, yeah, right. Why am I trying to get God juice? I don't have any God powers! Whoa. Okay. Oh, just curious. Okay, yeah. Okay. Woo. Always load the crossbow. Okay. Well, there's all kinds of pathways here. Oh, thank you. No! Where is he? Where is he charging me? Jeez Louise. Oh, was this gonna lead me to the same place? I think yes. Let's check. Okay. Oh, but it was the wrong choice. It should have gone the way when I was already there. this way. It's the game explorer in me who wants to like go the other way. But I should not. Right, no god powers. Dang it. I'll take the far shots. It doesn't matter how close I am to you. Did you respawn? If it's not this asshole. Okay. No. Enough. Enough. Okay, that's back to the area that I came from. So, hi. Portal jump. Okay. Whoa. No, thank you. Oh, dang. Oh, don't like you. No, you come back over here. Nope, can still die. I did get past the stand level. I'm now in the baddie's tower, and she took away my god powers. I have no... That's not where the camera is anymore. It's over here. I have no feather powers, so I can't god right now. Whoa, there's a lot of bad shit in here. Her tower sucks. Well, that I still collected, even though. Okay. Oh, balls. Are you serious? Oh, that's very stupid. No, you suck. Stop spawning people. Get out of here. Come at me. Ow. Oh, I missed. Oh, run away now. So scared. Ugh! I'm just helping her with every one of these dudes I kill. The god power is still going to my bracelet. Just that my bracelet is fueling her moon problems. Dang it. Oh, no. Damn it, how are there more bad guys in here? Fuck off. Shit! Bad. Oh, damn it. There are like a million bad guys in here. Was that it? Did I do it? They're just gonna keep spawning out of this ichor? Oh, balls. Nope. Whoa, man. Oh, my heart just did a flip-flop. Because that's the other thing about this area. Like, it's the rest of it's not enough. But also, the floor leaves. Guess we go this way? Jeez. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, good. A save point with my 2 remaining lives. Awesome. And before we pop into... Whoops. Oh, that was still... Yeah.
Okay. Before we jump into this next section, whatever it is, wow, I feel like my headset is sitting differently on my head. My forehead is definitely numb in this red stripe area. This is a good time for a water break. Ooh, wow. It is a little disconcerting to fall in virtual reality when you are not falling in real life. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna get some water. You should also get some water or tea or I don't know, whatever it is that you'd like to drink, or have a little snack, and I will be right back with y'all in 5 minutes. It also helps if I unmute myself. Oh, hello, y'all. Did you get a snack? Did you get a drink? Are we ready to go back in her tower? So basically, half the game is her tower. Half the game. Which, I don't know. This whole thing is feeling a little strange to me. Here are all these god powers, use them real quick for 2 seconds, and then actually, no, play the second half of the game without them. Not really sure how I feel about this, but we're gonna keep going. Let me grab the Helmet of Destiny. See what happens.
Okay. Helmet of Destiny. Oh god. See, this is why I don't do the prep. Because everything gets wigged out. Okay. Good enough. Portal of Doom! Cool. That's what I thought. Dang. Already fallen by now. Where are you? I feel like there was something on the other side of this wall.
Okay, so we've gone, what, about a minute? And we're already having a glitch, and the problem is that I have any control. Oh, no. Welcome to Thursdays, where we just have VR technical problems. Okay. I have nothing. Everything is Black Death. I think I did that right where I just saved. Nope. Okay. Can I shut the game down from... Oh, blank in the headset, though. We're just gonna restart that. Oh, boy. Loving this for every Thursday. Oh, is Louise, how's your day going? Hopefully better than my evening. Like really getting to be par for the course. I don't know, this game in particular seems to be giving me a lot more trouble than literally any other game so far. Doesn't like anything. Okay. Oh, sure.
Thank you for hanging out while we do this baloney pants every single time, multiple times. Why you gotta be like that?
Wow, I didn't even get into the menu! Oh, what the shit. Not a good sign.
Come on. Okay. At least we've got the headset on now. See how long it lasts. I didn't get through this menu last time. Let's see if I get through the menu. Okay. Hey, cheese lovers. I don't know. I'm having second thoughts about VR Game Sesh. Ugh. Try opening this game up again. Bah. Bah is right. Thanks for hanging out, Laws. I'm sorry that when we hang out, it's only technical difficulty time. Yep. Okay. We're not even 3/4 of the way through this game. This is a rough one. It's a rough one. Oh, okay. Good thing I just saved. All right. %. There was not anything over here. They're totally fucking large. I knew I was gonna get backwards ambushed. Okay. So that does look like it takes me down. Nope. Got it. None of that? Okay. We go this way. Hear them. Shooting me from? I don't know, but I'm definitely dying. Okay. Oof. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, there was another path down here the whole time? Alright. How much you want to bet this is gonna fall out from under me? Oh, it's not. Get them, because I will have to shoot them. I can hear him, but I can't really like tell where the sound is coming from. Oh boy. God, that's so disconcerting. Shit. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. That was real rude. Here's a shiny thing. Oh, you did it. I've died too many times. Too many stupid deaths. Oh, what? I can't go up? Oh, that's rude. That's super rude. Okay. Oh. I knew better. I knew what I wanted was over here. I think I could make it up half of this. Oh, okay. One. Broke. Art. Way. Are there any dudes up here? Not that I can see. Okay. Is it moving? That was a big wall before. I know, because I hid behind it earlier. This place is terrifying. And they're creepy sounds. Oh, he was above me. Oh. Fuck that guy. Like afraid of ramps now. Yep. Yes, I am. It definitely does have some creepy noises. It is real disconcerting in the headset, I'll tell you that for sure. Hey, let's drop out. Oh. Yep. Love me some. Oh, it's not gonna be this one either. Watch, guaranteed. Oh, it is. Oh, I'm going for a ride. Thank goodness. What a good time to have this. Killed everything. Although I guess I am just feeding the moon problem. Is not what I want to do. Oh good, the owl of you definitely died. are they? Ugh. That's rude. I can still hear dudes. It's a crystal, nothing more. This level does some good bits of creepy. Ugh. Everything around me is breathing. Nah, you stop. Enough with your fancy tricks. Oh, Jesus, this tower is creepy as fuck. Oh, fuck that guy. Rude. Now you can for sure stop. Shit. I can only deal with one problem at a time. Okay. That's the way I came. There's nothing in here except fighting. So I can either go... Nope. Or I could go up this way or up that way. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Yeah, door number 2. And behind this door is a portal. And an owl. Oh, we made it to the top of the tower. Now I'm gonna fight the witch lady with 4 lives and no god powers. Yeah. Get back! No! Damn it! How did you? No matter. You will regret returning here. Prepare to die. I don't like her. Can't hurt her.
Oh, what a time for this to freeze. Huh? It feels like we're just so close. Oh. Ow! None of these buttons do anything. None of them. Wait, link. Again. God, y'all. If I could. Oh, I can just make it. Oh. Oh. Wigging out my vision,
folks. Wigging out. It's a good thing that I don't really get that motion sick, because I would have absolutely vomited right there. What is wrong with my headset? All right. Let's get the chat back up here. Did I save? Well, I mean, it only saves at those little owl checkpoints, I guess. I don't do anything to save this game. It saves by itself or it doesn't. Try to reopen the game. Oh, damn it. Try and reset my view here. That's better. Oh, I have no shield? Where the hell is she? Why can't I? That's very rude. I can't use my charm powers? Oh, fuck you. something. Why can't I do it? Where is she? Shit, I'm not a god power? The reload so awful. Die. My goodness, how many hits? Just hit. I feel like I've broken her. just have to let her do her whole shit. Oh, there was still one. I thought I got him. So rude. He was supposed to have been controlled by me. Oh, I don't want to do the whole tower again. If I have to start at the base of this tower again, I'm done. That's what I know. Go ahead, lead me through it. If I don't start at the boss way, I'm over it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the charm power because it doesn't work. I tried to charm that dude, I thought I did, and then he attacked me anyway. Not cool. Yeah, okay, great. Tell me you put me in the boss fight. I sure hope not. Because I'm done if I do. Not cool. Gonna put me at the bottom. Oh, it didn't. Oh, good. I had a little bit of hope when I had my bracelet again, although I guess I lost it in the thing. Oh. All right, I've got one go of this fight in me. I'm just gonna die. I think I'm just gonna die. Okay, round 3. Oh, he was still alive. Oh, I thought I got him. I did not. Here we go. I'm gonna just keep hitting my back. No, get out of here. In me. Come on. Ooh. You get her on fire? Very rude. No, you don't. No, thank you. Okay. Two of them. Ooh, no. Oh, come on, I was not that close to him. Ugh. Rude. I'm all turned around. I'm not even facing where the chat is. Ah. that was a long fight. I'm definitely feeling the headset right now. Oh, crap. Oh, the monsters came out of nowhere. And now they're burning the temple. Okay. Yeah, they all need help. I gotcha. Okay. Let's go this way first, I guess. Save the temp. Alright. Nope. Doesn't work. Oh, did you want me to go in here? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. Yeah, I tried, man. Some of those people are up that way. But we're gonna take the long road around. Okay. Got it. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, seems cool. I'm gonna have to just make all the steps happen. I can't. Ah. Rude. Why can't I put the step down that's in front of me? Ah. Okay. I don't know how. I just did it right there. Am I like too close to it? Is that the problem? Oh, he didn't die. Nope, I slowed down time, but I cannot move this down. What? I literally have no idea. Am I like... Yep, it's gonna die. Cool. Glad I wasted a life for a dumbass reason. Yeah, dude, I'm trying. Okay, see floating piece in the air. Put it down. Well, now I can't put this stuff down? Oh, this is where I was. They jumped me ahead. Okay, I literally don't know what to do because I can't turn back time and I can't put the step down. I'm not gonna waste a good arrow. Shooting these things is not the answer. Shooting this thing? No! The bird was in my way? That's rude. Whoa. Got her. Okay. Lava on this. Let's put this. Why did my tree shrink? Okay, there is a fire. Oh, he needs a fire? Well, I got you. I got you, boy. You gonna forge in the middle of this shit? Okay, you gonna make me something cool? I can use to help people? Oh shit, didn't see you. I can't move! Oh, I'm stuck! Well, that's not cool! That is the most frustrating waste of a life. Jesus! You need a sword bridge? How come is that a god sword? Can I use that as a god? Nope, it's a bridge. Damn. Okay. All right. Oh dang. Not great, not great. Nowhere to go, I'm stuck. Very bleeding. This always sounds like there's stuff that's behind me. Oh damn. Gonna wait that out. Holy shit. A lot of dudes. Up high. Okay. Got you. Now we gotta go find the next one. Okay, okay. I didn't ask to be a god. Are there peeps in here again? Oh, let's go the other way now. I feel like I would have gone down that thing, but I'm gonna follow her instead, though I feel like I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, she's just waiting here. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Everyone else led me directly to the person, and she just led me to an opening. Cool, 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 cool. Consistency. That's a thing. The fuck is that? Ah. It's the pathway. Okay. Make sure I'm loaded. Oh no. Alright, retreat. Okay, rolling around. Not today. Anyone in here? Nope, I hear someone spawning. Nope. Yes, ooh. I was picking up power up so hard in this game. Okay, I've got my god powers. Let's go. Gotta go get her. Okay. That's what I mean. Peeps were in the portals. Magic! Anyone else? Yep. And then? Is this a forever spawn? What's going on? It might be. What does she need? Double. Yay. Okay. Success. Okay, she says go in the portal. Okay, thank you for all your stuff. I feel like I'm getting very turned around. Okay. Yes. Why are you still telling me to go through the portal? Didn't I get her? Oh, I need to get her to the portal. Got it. Not that long. Okay. Is it far away? 100%. All right. To carry you off the... Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Sure is. Good thing it's not a protector mission. I really don't know what to do. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go around. I can't go in that way. Oh. Does she not want to go in the thing? I need a refill. Because I can't bring her through this tunnel. Not missing something over here, am I? She did not go. Oh, she did go. No, no, no. Now you stop. Oh, I just can't take the portal. Is that what's going on? Sometimes what happens isn't clear. That did not work. Nope. Incorrect. Is she here? Great. Oh, that saved me some time. Okay. Oh. My God, forever? Go outside. Okay. Oh, go to the hands, not look at your own hands. Got it. Oh, it's very bright. Am I risen? My God, forever now? Ooh, the big egg. Okay, come at me again. Is that like fancy God? Oh. Okay, yep, that's... Nope. Nope. But I can't shoot him in time. Okay. Are you gonna come back out so I can shoot you? Really hard to aim for that thing in his head. He goes so fast. And I was going about it incorrectly. Oh, what? I have a shield! Oh. Nope. Okay. How am I dying? When I've got my shield up and I hit him. Rude. So I killed him, but also I'm dying. Maybe I got too close. I guess the arrows aren't doing anything, so if the answer is hit it with the sword, I need to be close. Just let it eat the unsure what to do here. Nope. Somehow that ends up with me dead. The problem is, this literally is as fast as I can run. So speed is not really going to be my forte. Nope, there's no way. I can't become a god in here. There's a ceiling over my head, so I can't transform. I am on the floor. Nope, as soon as I like walk into its face, I die. All I have is this sword, this shield, and this crossbow. I move at about -1 mile an hour. And I can't turn into a god. There's no like spot on this dude to shoot. I thought it would maybe fit inside of his head. But it does not seem to be that. He's having a good old time. I don't know, I'm gonna back up. Bash with shield, maybe? Nope. Wow, this game has a bunch of really frustrating moments. Like, what have I done that has prepared me for this weird ass moment? I have none of my god powers, it's just sword and shields. I don't want to wait till... Nope. Nope. It's not that. No fucking clue. That's it. I've only got 2 things. I move at the speed of fucking paint drying. And this guy's having a good old laugh. Not the sword. Maybe I didn't bash correctly? I'll try again. Oh. I don't know if this is hard. Maybe? know, I literally have no idea. Just have to shoot him exactly in the eyeball. Thought I shot him in the eye before, but I missed. Okay. No? Shit now with 4 here. Okay. Except this time I've already shot it. And they're This is a weird end level. Alright, round 3. Wait, my shield was up! Ooh. Get out of here with that. I'm like trying to move even forward than I was moving forward. Which is really saying something because I was always moving fucking slow. But there might be more. That's what I was waiting for last time. Okay, calculate on reloading. Fuck you. I kind of thought that's what was gonna happen the second round, was that they were suddenly gonna... A weird end. Go in it? No. I don't know. Okay. I hope that's the game in blackout and not that I'm thinking about it again. Oh, good. Oh, Jesus. Now what? Didn't I just fix this? Oh. They're gonna do it. They're gonna use all of my powers to slow down time. Now, they're gonna lightning zap stuff. Great. I mean, the animations are cool. then we're gonna move the fire away. Oh, good. That's kind of the same as moving lava. Whatever. Or fix the thing. That was fun. And then we'll grow some trees. I'm gonna say, I feel like we missed an early power. Trees. And love. We are all charmed. I saved the world! Oh, they made a statue of me. And now they will worship me and I can be a god forever. Woo! Forever god! Whoa. Wow! We did it! Holy moly! Yeah, I have some thoughts about this game. Besides the fact that my cable does not like anything, which is frustrating, but not the game's fault. This game had some really cool elements to it, and some really frustrating gameplay. Interesting. I kind of liked the sort of like aesthetic. Praise be to Kellzaba. I enjoyed the aesthetic. I like the way that they made the people. I thought that was kind of a neat take on like having a humanoid character, which was cool. There were some really pretty moments, and yeah, there's some things that could be better about it though. For one, it would be really nice in the pause menu to be able to see how to activate your god. Like it has that thing on the side for all your powers. I've earned Save the World. The characters look like cave paintings. Yeah, they were cool. The characters were cool.
One second here. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, the characters were really neat. The like feather bracelet and the idea of like bird gods was really cool. The powers themselves were cool, so I don't know. There's like not much opportunity to utilize them as I expected. Interesting. Sorry. And I'm bringing over the new cross-legged chair that I finally got. And have, oh man, yeah, that is sitting weird on my head. It doesn't usually hurt like that anymore, but it does right now. Now I'm sitting cross-legged talking to y'all. Yeah, there were some neat moments, and some frustrating things. Do I like the chair so far? Yeah, I love the ability. I've already sat down in it about 14 different ways. It's nice to be able to change my position and have it be like a comfortable choice. And if it becomes uncomfortable, that I can easily change it to something else without a ton of effort, which is really neat. I think I'm like, my body's generally been uncomfortable lately, so being able to change that up has been nice. Though it's only been, I think I put it together yesterday, so it's been like a day. because it came even a day later than the second date that they told me that it would be here. So I just put it together yesterday, and so I guess I've been using it for about a day at this point, and it is cool so far. We'll see how it feels after having used it for a little while, because I also really liked the kneeling chair at first, and then I started to sit weird on it. Although I guess this chair is meant for sitting in the ways that I ended up sitting in the kneeling chair, so I feel like ultimately this will be a good choice for me. It is a weird looking chair, but it's very movable, right? I mean, if you've been in the Discord, I think I posted a picture of it. So it's like kind of a stool-looking seat, and there's like this weird, like kidney bean shaped piece that like you can move around, that you can put your legs on. So you can like sit cross-legged on it, or you can kind of kneel on it if you want to, or put your feet on it and like have your legs be up, which is what I'm doing right now. Or you can turn the chair around so you're sitting backwards. Like there's a lot of different ways you can sit on it. So far it's good. I think it will be good, but we'll see. Who knows? But I'm excited to have it. So it's been fun to try. I do spend a lot of time sitting at this computer, so it'll be nice to have some additional seating options that aren't just like tuck my leg under the chair and like have my leg fall asleep or whatever. So far it's good. So far so good. We'll check in next week. That one coming up. Woo! Oh my goodness. Wow, so we went a little late today, but I could tell I was getting near the end of the game. You might get that chair soon, you need a new one. Yeah, I mean, it's been a day, but so far would recommend. I reserve the right to change my opinion in a week or two, but I think it'll, I don't think that I'll change my mind. I think it'll be, the versatility means that it's, it remains a lot of options, right, for the way that you sit. So if you kind of change your impulse, you can probably find a way to do that comfortably in this chair, which is neat. Though probably it will still. But yeah, I felt like I was getting to the end of the game, so I didn't want to come back next week for like 15 minutes, or half an hour, as the case may be. So I was determined just to see it through, and I think that so there's, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm kind of torn because there are some neat VR games that I have ready to go, but also I also want to play Machinarium, I think called Machinarium, because that's the game that everyone voted in, that you all won the right to choose from my subathon, and Ni no Kuni is a long game. So it's gonna be a minute before we play a new game on Tuesday, I think. So I'm thinking I might just do game sesh, not VR game sesh, just regular game sesh on Thursday, and play Machinarium as a little break from VR stuff. And then maybe go back to stuff. It's not like I won't play the other things I have, I guess. I just thought I'd play them next. Coleman John, hello! Welcome into the stream. That is a pretty random question. I don't think it's a gender contest. How about LA Noir? Oh, I don't have that. Instead of that VR game. That one I don't have. There were a couple, let me see. What do I have here? There's a couple of things I was waiting to play. Oh, wait a second. I'm in the wrong window. Oh, there's this really neat looking game that I got called Alice VR, which is a sort of interesting, spacey, figure out what happened to folks game that looked really fun, so I'm kind of excited to do that one for sure. There's also a VR game called Oh, wait a second. Abduction, which is looks like a puzzle game because it's made by the same people who made Myst. If you ever played that back in the day, so that's on my list. Alice VR is on my list, and also Lost Colony. Don't know. Game says yes, but I don't remember playing it. That's odd. Oh, because I tried to play this and there was something wrong with the game, so never mind this one. But definitely Alice VR is cool, and Abduction looks really cool. And also, there's a game called Eye of the Temple that I want to try. Options. So there's still plenty of VR stuff to be on the schedule. But there's like a backlog of other stuff too. So since there are fewer VR games in general, maybe I'll take a break now to do regular game sesh, and then we'll come back with some VR. I guess that's the thing when you play a super long RPG on one game night and you only get to play it for a couple of hours once a week. You don't get to play all the other games, at least on stream. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm only kind of down to 2 that are playable on stream. I can't do it with the Quest, unfortunately. That would solve my wire problem 100%, but I don't know how to get the chat without the cable. And I did it once in the beginning without chat, and I felt like I was missing out on the experience of my own stream. To not have that, like, interactivity, because that's the whole point of streaming, that I can talk to you, and you can talk to me, and we can have a dialogue. So I'm the only one with audio and video. This is why I do the streaming thing. I like the connection part. And when I forget what I played, but when I did it with that, I think it was the first time I played Raccoon Lagoon, actually. I was like finding all these things and talking, and I was like, I don't know if anyone's talking to me. It's kind of weird to not like have the back and forth, and then I got the link version of it so that we could play together. Yeah, so maybe we'll be back next week with Game Sesh and Machinarium instead. We'll take a little VR break. And tomorrow, Friend Time Friday, we have a new friend and a new game. So, your own fellow asteroid, Willow Whiffs, will be joining me tomorrow to play Torchlight 2. And we'll see how that goes. So there is a little bit of character creation at the beginning. It's nothing crazy, but there are some choices that need to be made, and as always, I want to get the chat input. So be there right at the beginning of stream to have a little bit of say in what our characters look like, and what pets get with us, because we get pets also. Should be fun. Hopefully we can make that work, and that's the plan for tomorrow. And then next week we're back on our regular schedule, although we'll see how the weekend goes, but I might do a bonus stream at some point over the weekend, since we didn't get to stream Tuesday because Steam was down and I couldn't open any of my games. But beyond that, I guess check the Twitter and the Discord for info on when the bonus stream happens, if it happens this weekend. Otherwise, maybe I'll do it next week. Who knows when bonus things will happen? They're a bonus. They're a surprise. They happen when they happen. And I'll try to give y'all a little bit of advance warning. Otherwise, you'll see the notification and hopefully you'll pop over and at least say hi. Or give me a lurk. Or stay and watch and chat, which is the best. Yeah. Woo! We're a little over, but that's okay. Got it done. I became a god. I am worshipped by the cave painting people, and all of the birds came back to help in the end. So that's fun. We did it! Amazing! See you all tomorrow for Friends Forever Friday with a brand new game. Oh, we should raid someone. Ah, I was about to sign off. We haven't even raided anyone yet. Let's see. Let's raid someone is playing a VR game and give them a happy night. Oh, I need. No. Can do this. Just me. Okay. Yes, I can. I also think that people don't understand what VR means. There are a lot of people playing games that are not actually. Raid someone who's playing VR when there's not VR game. Oh my goodness. What a night. That's... Yes? Wow, I'm the only person at all. But there are a couple people playing Journey for Elysium, which we did play, so let's... No, they're not. Nope. No. Jeez. Jeez! Holy, why is everything like this? Alright, let's go find someone to play music. That's... Okay. I'm gonna pop this in here real quick and go raid this random person. Nope, because this isn't working. Oh, because I missed a letter. We'll see how they're doing. Have a good night. See y'all tomorrow for Friends Forever Friday. Bye! Oh boy! Is that bye too early? It's the time! Thank you so much for being here, Laz. Have a good night!